start to influence our weather picture here locally. 120-mile-per-hour winds as of 5 o'clock from the National Hurricane Center. These are all hurricane warnings. Now, as a Category 3 storm, will continue to move to the northwest. Now, we want to continue to focus on this window of possible movement. We call it the cone of air. That's Friday at 2 a.m. with 130-mile-per-hour winds as a Category 4 storm. Also, you can see passing right along the coastline. Some computer models suggest that there could be an actual landfall and some possibly even moving inland. We'll have to see how they change over time because these computer models do change over time. Different computer models offer different opinions, but we want to focus on the Bay Area's our influence and know that there is still a lot of air in these forecast tracks and it can come a little farther to the west. So just plan for the fact that this storm can change. For now, the models have been very consistent in keeping it on that path for the last 24 hours or so. What hasn't been consistent is the more long-term forecast. We saw today the loops that many of the computer models were doing, including the more reliable global models, the GFS and the Euro. Now, we have to kind of wait to see run after run after run to see if this stays consistent. This would be bumped southward essentially by a developing area of high pressure, missing a trough of low pressure, but a lot has to play out over the long haul, so we'll just see how this continues to evolve. Many models keep it well offshore, some move it farther inland at this point, but that's why we're seeing that consistent forecast track along coastal areas. There you see that curve start to take place from some models, others keep it offshore, so just be patient on this and we'll continue to inform you as to what could potentially happen long term. As you can see, a bunch of scribbling on the map. It could be a lot of different things. Just stay tuned. Again, this does include coastal areas, not inland areas at the moment, but the watches in place, the tropical storm watches we talked about, of course, hurricane warnings over on the East Coast. There's the satellite imagery, the eye right about there. That's where Miami is located, the Tampa Bay area. It is moving to the northwest at this point. Our rainfall potential is certainly impressive over on the east coast of Florida. We're focusing really on Friday now for the day, and keeping in mind that the eye wall could pass very closely to the east coast, the Space Coast, over on Florida's east coast. We watch the forecast the next couple of days. We see increasing chances of rain, especially for inland areas, but that's where the flow is being controlled by Thursday morning, later Thursday into the early part of Friday. And then, of course, we watch the movement as well of the hurricane itself up the east coast. That's the current thinking at the moment, but with these tropical situations, if you know, over time, they can evolve and they can change. We'll kick our winds up the next couple of days, especially as we head into Friday, and keep a 40% chance of showers favoring the inland areas. Polk County, Highlands County, Hardee, DeSoto counties, the inland spots probably have a greater chance, including some higher wind gusts there too. Friday, Saturday, we see drier air move in on the western side of the system itself. Long term, we'll see how the storm should evolve or does not evolve in terms of making that loop, but there's a lot can happen long term. Let's focus on the short term. Take those preps right now.
Yeah, because those models really do look like spaghetti models at this point. It's just so hard to tell.
That's why we need to focus on the next 24, 48 hours.
Got it.
Thank you, Steve. And a reminder that you can get all the latest updates on Hurricane Matthew at your fingertips in between our newscast. Just download our free Storm to Mate weather